Here we are. Round one of the best team season. And we got an action-packed game for here at Marvel Stadium. Okay, and the battle of the grassroots teams. The Div 12 Ressies versus the 2024 Inclusive League premiers, Athelstone. Let's look at the Athelstone team. Looks really stacked. In the back line, you've got Cameron Bevel, Levi Nemi, and Tyson Bockings. Half backs. Mark Henderson Steele, Danny Massell, and Darren Hamill pivoting at centre half back. Midfields. You got Barry Lindsay, Aaron Glasson, Matty Greenwood, and Dennis Christie. What a midfield! What a stacked midfield! And Jada Bibble on the wing. Half forwards, you got Darren Thompson, Tyron Thompson, Carmine Pacquiao. Forward line, you got Lockie Brown, Brandon Hawkins. Should I keep Dre Bennett in the forward pocket, or should I put Jake Tyler in the forward pocket? We'll probably still play Jake Tyler for this game. Put him on he'll start on the bench with Jezza Lovett, Wayne Kinross, Connor Hollis, and Ricky Sears. The Div 12 Ressies have got Lockie Miller, Jaron Davis, and Andy Monroe down back. Halfbacks are Miles Shepherd, Twisty Free, and Chedge Footing. Why did they put Twisty Free instead of halfback? Should be Bailey McCabe or Rogers. In the midfield, for them, you got Robbo, Robbie Has, Sammy Gennett, Seji, and Prime Trade with Checkers in the ruck. Half forwards are Kados, Dan Gorringe, Matty Knight. Forward line is Will Taylor, Shea Smithy, and Sray. On the interchange bench, Cam Muratore, Kmart Gore, Jim Brady, Twisty Free, and Connor Rogers. Well, I'm going to have to turn Hunter off for this one and put me on for commentating. There we go. We're here at Marvel Stadium for this grassroots game. / best team season game between the Div 12 Ressies versus the Athelstone Raggies all-time squad. Here goes the Raggies out there from Raggies land. The blue and the white. It is their opposition, the Div 12 Ressies. Probably when we go to return leg at Athelstone or Barossa Park or Norwood Oval, the Ressies might have to wear Lockley's uniform for that one, or Elizabeth Eagles. Well, Daza has called tails against Kados McDonald. Kados has won the toss and are going to send the Div 12 Ressies to the right of screen in the first quarter. Daza's preparing the Raggies boys into the huddle. He wants the boys to have he wants the Athelstone boys to have a huge performance. Kados, he's there at the huddle. This is a coaching battle between Zach and Sam versus Checkers. Wojo wins the tap. Matty Greenwood. Oh, here's the Terminator himself, Dennis Christie. Oh, turn over to Sray. Sray finds Robbo. Oh, how about that for a turnover? Straight to Brown. Fighting against the Div 12 Ressies. Jada Bibble. Brought to ground by Will Taylor. Now sporting 36. Greywood. Bibble. Maxell. Wojok! And we got another ball up. We got another stoppage. Another stoppage in the centre square. Wojok wins the tap. Barry Lindsay. Henderson Steele. Tyrone Thompson. Can kick like Jack Ginnivan. Wonja. Oh, but can't get to it. Spray. I'll turn over to Pacquiao. Pacquiao. I'll get there. Fox. Oh. Still scrambling. Davis. Monroe. Miller. Here's Lockie Miller for the 12 Ressies. Henderson Steele. Romy has us out with a calf. Checkers. Seji. Seji finds the nightmare. Still a scoreless game so far. Levi Nemi. Levi! Fox. Tyson Vokings. Could this lead to a goal? Wojah. Sam Wojah. Here's Lockie Brown. To get the Raggies on the board. There's the first goal of the game. Athelstone 1 straight 6. Div 12 Ressies yet to score. The Checkers laws one for a sausage roll! From Phillies! No, he can't! Levi Nemi takes the mark and fall back. Levi! Jaden Bibble. Gets it into centre square. Bibble to Lindsay. Lindsay to Tyron Thompson. Back to Lindsay. Matsell. Oh, straight to Shepherd. Shepherd finds Taylor. Well, Taylor finds Robbo. Robbo finds Nightmare. What does he do from there, Matty Knight? What a snap. Scores a level here at Marvel. To kickstart the best team season for the Div 12 Ressies. In what seems to be a great grassroots game. What a goal there from Matty Knight. How did they put Jezza in the ruck? Wasn't it supposed to be Kinross? Or coming on? But I reckon the coach must have left him on the bench. Bibble. Can't get the snap. It was actually catch footy. Dylan Humphreys. The kick there, Gorridge. Pacquiao takes the mark at centre half back. Carmine. He finds Jake Tyler. Who's almost turned it over? Kmart Gord wins the tap. Connor Rogers. Up the steam train gets tackled by Jaden Bibble. He ain't steaming through the goals and it's... Oh my days! Connor Rogers with another mark. He's dominating against Pacquiao. Dane Smith. Former Eastern Park inclusive player. Playing against most of his old teammates. Smith. Oh, he celebrates against his old team manager. It puts the Div 12 Resi 6 points up here at Marvel Stadium in Melbourne. Kmart Gord's totally dominating the ruck in this one. Robbo. Look at this. The Div 12 Resi's turning this game into a training run now. No, it isn't. It's Fazza who gets the free kick. Oh, what has he done? Straight to Twisty free! Pull up. Niner. Henderson steal, that's Sal. How's the snap from Miratore? 12 Ressies lead. Oh, they're celebrating in this first quarter. The 2025 AFL Grand finalists are in front against the 2024 inclusive league premiers. Muratore's letting them know how he loves it from the goal. But however, Matty Greenwood can kickstart the comeback. Oh, he's putting it from outside 50. Greenwood. Slots it through for the Raggies. Came on, Gorvines. Oh, Glasson. Glasson to Bennett. Glasson. Ray Bennett. Good find, Vox. It's out on the fall. And he redeemed himself. But no, Matty Greenwood's going for the shot himself. Acciano. Bennett. Oh, can't get the Vox. Darren Thompson saying get at the Vox. He'll cook. No. I'll tell you what. What a goal from Danny Mansell. Oh, Danny Mansell. What a goal by Danny. Athelstone inclusive, and then 12 Ressies on our level. Greenwood. Christie. Fox. That was a bullet from Dennis Christie. Finds Brandon Vockings. He loves it. Fox puts Athelstone back in front. This is a classic first quarter here. Gord wins the tap. Seji. Talk about a switch. And then 12 Ressies are putting Checkers at centre half forward. Niner. Thanks for that time, my brother. Came for 100 games together soon. We spent nearly 10 years as teammates. Rogers. Oh, Cameron Bibble. Oh, no. What's he done? Bambino. He's missed. Well, luckily for Athelstone's sake, Twisty Free to deliver the scores. In this match, Bibble. Oh no, straight to Rogers. Rogers. Niner. This is Twisty's moment for redemption. Shit. 20 seconds to go till quarter time. And Twisty Free just put the 12 Ressies back in front by 1 point. 4-1 to four straight. Wojah. Aaron Glasson. They need a response before quarter time. Try Bennett. Oh, no. What quarter time here at Marvel Stadium in Melbourne. Marmalade did 12 Ressies, 4-1-25. Athelstone inclusive, 4 straight 24. Matty Greenwood's totally dominating this game so far. Zach and Sam are not too disheartened in their quarter time speech. Oh, Greenwood of Ox! Oh, and then 12 Ressies. They're off to a terrible start in the second quarter. And Vox making pay with his second. Oh, he's at the post. He nearly made a pay. Where were they? Oh, oh. How horrendous is this catch? What's he done? Niner. Oh, what's he done? Straight to Torrent Thompson. Athelstone back in front. That was a cheeky Jack Jennifer goal right there. Raggies lead by 6. I reckon this goal might actually turn the game. Aaron Glasson. If Torrent Thompson can make it, mate, can his brother Darren provide the wizardry? He does. That's another one of the Raggies. Taryn Thompson makes it a 12-point game here at Marvel Stadium. Jesus Christ. Where's the 12 Ressies? Where's the 12 Ressies spirit after quarter time? Well, they're basically still chugging another chalky milk. Sray. Taken out by Dennis Christie. Christie finds Ricky Sears. Fox. Recovers. Fox. Number 2. Athelstone inclusively by 18 points. Oh my days. Brown's coming off Pacquiao. Bebo. Glasson. Ooh. Straight to Seji. Oh, Jaden Bebo. Glasson. Sears. Maxwell. Danny Maxwell. Greenwood with the snap. Athelstone inclusive, 54 points up. Against a bunch of Ressies. They're looking like absolute Ressies on the field now. They look like a league side in the first quarter. Second quarter, they're back to looking like a second grade team. Love it! Oh, Chaz has kicked the goal. Even though we miss him in Athelstone colours, he puts us 30 points in front. In the second quarter, that's 5 goals to nothing. In this second term so far for Athelstone inclusive. Matty Greenwood. Still Matty Greenwood. Matty Greenwood. Could this be a goal of the year contender? Greenwood. Still Greenwood. Oh, that was a great run though. But they couldn't execute. Ball up. Kid Ross doesn't pick it up. Checkers. Cameron Bibble. Sears. Dennis Christie. Dennis has kicked the goal. Let's do a swap. Let's put Jezza in the half back line and let's put Levi in the forward line. And Prydre's out injured. And they play Twisty free in the midfield. Should be a good chance. Should be a good chance to kick another goal against Kilburn like I did in the second game when I got 2 against Goodwood against the Goodwood Saints backup team. McCabe. Jim Brady! What a turnover! Turns it up. And Levi just casually walks in for a goal. I don't think they need to run with this goal. It's a 42-point lead to Athelstone inclusive. Oh my days. Where's the... I reckon Checkers might be getting... I reckon Coach Checkers... I reckon Will Taylor might be getting sacked at this rate. I reckon their coach is going to get sacked. Trey Bennett. Casual as you like. That's another one to Athelstone. Oh my days. The way they did 12 Ressies are playing in this second quarter. I reckon their coach is going to get sacked. Sounds like they're trying to poach Zach and Sam. I reckon they might... What's their coach doing? Watching play school? Lockie Brown? It's another one. That's 9 second quarter goals. $54 points in favour of Athelstone inclusive. They are switched on in this game. I think they did 12 Ressies and turned into Jeff Winkle in the second quarter. The second quarter's just been inspired by Jeff Winkle. Ken Ross wins the tap. I think I'm going to have to let them back in the game. Give them a bit of mercy. Monroe. Rogers. Here's some light. Twisty free to spark some life back into the distance. He does! All of a sudden, it's game on again. Could this be a miracle on grass in this game? Checkers wins the tap. Seji. Smith is a classic. Smithy. Athelstone are giving him some mercy. That's 2 in a row. This could turn it. This few more goals. This could turn into a classic once again. Checkers has dominated the last few minutes. After Zach and Sam are said to give him some mercy. So that way Lockie complained that it can be involved in the 12 Ressies game with the media stuff again with Nida. And that is exactly what they're doing. Gorringe. Goal. 3 in a row for the 12 Ressies. But all of a sudden, this game's got life once again. Thanks. Look at that. This could be looking like absolute cinema. Could be absolute cinema, this game. Checkers wins the tap. Seji. Twisty. Muratore. Robbo. Rogers. Niner. Oh, he's missed. Div 12, 7, 2, 44. Athelstone 13, 179. Danny Massell takes the kick out. Massell. Oh, leave on Nemi. Can't. Oh. Niner. Rogers. It's another Div 12 Ressies goal. What a cut. They're on the way back. Rogers. Will Taylor. Bullets it off to Smithy. Goal. 9-2-56 to 13-1-79. Here in front of the Telstra scoreboard. So Lockie does footy. This is a bit of a mercy run here. Athelstone inclusive and put the mercy roll on. Niner. It's another one of the Ressies. This spark has been reignited. This is looking like the West Coast versus Western Bulldogs comeback in 98 all over again. Smithy. Tackled by Bebo. We've got ourselves a ball up here. Twist. Free. Goal. Definitely. I reckon Checkers is pretty happy that boys are coming back. He said to Lachlan Brown, I'll be involved in the next game a bit more like with Niner. Shepherd. Jarrah. Oh, can't. Preston. Lockie Miller. Still Miller. Miller finds Christie. Christie to Mansell. Sray. Gets past Jezza. Gets past Dazza. Sray. Blows for goal. Smithy. Smithy lines it. I think Smithy's robbed it. I reckon so. Oh, Smithy! Smithy! At one stage it looked like it was going to be game over, and all of a sudden it's game on again! Checkers! One bombs for goal! Twisting again! One cent for goal, five-point ball game! So it's a 5-point game. This is looking like having around stuff right here. Checkers. Look, Seji. Twisty free. Spray goes for the kick. Gorringe. Gorringe. The 12 Ressies are back in front. 1 minute. 1 minute. Am I not going to get blown up? Next minute, they're up by a point. And one of the best guys I've ever seen. One of the best guys in the round. Ken Ross wins the tap. Now they're going to give Athelstone inclusive mercy after they just hit the front. Greenwood. And Matty Greenwood's kicked it up over the Raggies. 85 to 80. 14-1 plays 13-2. Checkers wins the tap. Seji Taylor. At times, I think I might be start to be a bit more quieter. But anyways, Sprays kicked the point. It was a let off. That's a Thompson. Larson. Lindsay. Marked by Jim Brady. Oh, Checkers nearly goes for the hanger. It's half time here at Marvel. Raggy's 14-185. Div 12 Ressies, 13-381. This game is looking like absolute cinema right here. $19 goals were kicked in that second quarter. Free-flowing attacking footy from all teams. This has got a bit of a Victoria versus All-Stars game feel about this. The teams are getting prepared for the halftime speeches. Is that supposed to be Sammy? Oh, fuck. For a hand transplant. Anyways, we've got the third quarter. Twisty Free. He's having a great match for the 12 Ressies. Miratore. Niter. Cuts in front of Bimmel. Niter. Gorridge. Will Taylor. Up. How did he do that? How did Will Taylor? How did he do that? Will Taylor's grounded a goal out of nowhere. They give the 12 Ressies a fighting a 2-point lead. Has he been watching David King's highlights from 2004? When he kicked that overhead goal against Freo? Or was he watching Lachlan Brown's overhead goal in 2024 against Christie's Beach? Larson. Darren Thompson. Finds a bit of wizardry work too. Jake Tyler. However, he doesn't let him down this time. Tyler kicks a goal. All of a sudden, it's game on again. Checkers use the height advantage against Ken Ross. Lindsay. Love it. Jazza. Ansray's been caught running too far. Can he get a moment of redemption here? Bebo. Robbo. Gorridge. Give the ball to Sray. Give him a goal. Like Zach says, said for years, give those who are struggling for a kick. High tackle. They try to find Sray, but instead it finds Murray Lindsay. McCabe. Jared Davis. Seji casually runs through for a goal. Div 12 Ressies back in front. Wait, this is gone. This could turn into a grandstand finish. To finish round one. Kenrock Wojcik wins the tap. No! Barry Greenwood kicks another one for Athelstone. He's having another game of his life. This is good. This has got a bit of charity game feel to this. This feels like the slowdown. Just about. Feels like the Little Heroes Foundation slowdown. Last disposal. Kados. He gets run down by Dennis Christie. Knight, Rogers, Segi, boundary throw in. Boundary throw in into the 12 Ressies Sport 50. Connor Rogers goes to pick it up and he's kicked it. He's kicked truly in this match. It's a 2-point 12 Ressies lead. 63 play 61. Greenwood. Kicks the straight to Miller. Oh no! Well, that's a Ressie moment right there. That is a Div 12. That is a Ressie moment right there. Levi. Oh no! He might be the Ressie of his team now. He's missed from point-blank range. How can you miss from 5 metres out? And anyways, Will Taylor extends a lead and 12 Ressies to 7 points. After that costly mistake for the Raggies. And we just got punished. Thompson. Levi. Here he goes. This is your moment of redemption. It's a goal. He's redeemed himself after that mistake. Took the second kick and he scored. 1 point ball game. I reckon he might be saving himself in that 3/4 time spray from the coach. Brady. Tyrone Thompson. Athelstone and close to the back in front. 18-2, play 17-3. In history, Geelong have basically got the record of breaking losing score, 163 against Hawthorn in 1989. Hawthorn kicked 171 and they won the game. Kangaroos kicked 159 against Essendon in 2001 and still lost. As the Bombers kicked 171 that afternoon over at the MCG. Nida slots it through for the Ressies. All of a sudden, it's still game on. Div 12's the lead by 1 point. Larson. Oh, crutch by Rogers. Gets the ball out of danger. Finds Jaden Bemmel. Bemmel slots it through. And that is Jaden Bemmel. He puts Athelstone back in front. Night, Mum. See you in the morning. Greenwood. Turn it over to Miller. Kainos. Prime trainer Romy Hazard injured in this game for the Div 12 Ressies. Well, Lachlan Brown's out, well, for the rest of the game for Athelstone inclusive. With a hammy. Anyways, we've got a 1 point game. Kainos McDonald would slot it through for the Div 12 Ressies. Rogers. Playing really well in the midfield. Lindsay. They're all scrambling for the ball. Kinross wins the tap. Greenwood. He gives it off straight to get it. Bad play right there from Kinross. Robbo. We're still waiting for Sray to get a goal here. Knight. Ken Ross, ball up. But anyways, it's Checkers who slots a goal. Then 12 Ressies lead by 7. Checkmate. Checkers has slotted it through for the Ressies. In this tight contest. Could we see a major upset here? Greenwood. Miller. This is turning into such a grandstand finish. Maybe. Levi finds Gaza. We're back to 1 point. This is the sort of game we want. Goals, goals, goals. The one who's losing in this one is the backman. Wojah. Tyler. Trey Bennett. From the same pocket and almost from the non-oval pocket. Puts Athelstone back in front. By 5 points. Oh, what a game. Athelstone inclusive only lead by 5. Kmart Gordon wins the tap, Twisty 3. Well, Checkers has just got a goal so far. We are still waiting for his Marmalade mates Ray to kick his first goal of the game. This could be his moment. Get it! Where's Ray? Surely he's not on the bench. Surely he's in the game right now. Smithy. Rogers. Marked on the line by Bebo. Which is Cameron Bebo. Checkers. Niner. Checkers again. No. Niter. Taylor. Where the heck is Spray? Niner. Where we find him? Robbo. He might have got off. He might have got off to get a pie. He might have got off to get a Marble Stadium pie. Hollis, Demo. Yeah, Jez, I love it. He's at Broadview now. I once stayed up with him at Athelstone a couple of years ago. And anyways, it's Robbo who gets a goal for the 12 Ressies. Kid Roster Lindsay. Well, the other Broady boys in this game, Nathan Underwood, well, they're basically chilling in the Ressies in this one. Oh no! Jake! Oh, my days! That is a Ressie moment right there! Three-quarter time here at Marvel. What a game we have in our hands. 21-329 the points apiece. We might have a draw. We might have a draw. Who knows? Maybe in the last quarter we might see the 12 Ressies right out there, run away from it, and then Athelstone inclusive might be on their way back. Look at Matty Greenwood. He's having a great go. He's having a ball right now in this game. Anyways, we are underway for the last quarter. Kmart Gorn wins the tap. Sergi is Miratore. Smithy, Niner. Get it. Twisty. Smithy. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Sway has kicked a goal. Sway has done it. Oh, Sway has kicked the goal. The 12 Ressies are back in front. What an action-packed game this is. This is a game you'll love to see. Great tackle by Lindsay and Glasson. We got ourselves a ball up. Ken Ross, Glasson, Matzo. Tyler. 20 to go back and have a pass. Hackiano. Get it. It's missed it. Catch. Robbo. Niner. Oh, he gets it back. Niner. Niner finds Robbo. Oh, he's got a bit of that Brisbane Lions energy about him. Robbo. Still Robbo. Still Robbo. Miratore. Oh, the 12 Ressies might be free to run away with it. Wow, Checkers gave him a bit of a three-quarter time rev up here. See if they can recruit Lachlan Brown for the next game in round 2. Or will he be playing for Athelstone inclusive in this next game against the NT Thunder? Bebo! Thompson. Tyler. Bennett. Got to get Tyler off the field. Here we go. Vox is back on. Changes have been confirmed. Bennett. Oh. I reckon he's going to get it. I reckon Jake Tyler's going to get grilled in a minute by the coach. Sus. And they've just handed him in 12 Ressies a bit of a gateway here. Smithy. Oh. Wins it back goal. Wojciech's coming back on for Ken Ross. Bibble! Oh, he's missed. Well, this last quarter is not going Athelstone Inclusive's way. It's going away for them 12 Ressies. Shepherd! Oh, Smithy nearly with the hanger! Gorringe! Umpire wants the ball. Lojo wins the tap. That's all. Dennis Christie. Unlucky. He's kicked the point. 147 plays 132. Bennett. Can Dennis Christie cover himself in glory here? No, he doesn't. He's missed. Don't see we lost our shooting boots at three-quarter time. This Ricky Sayers. And Sayers has kicked one for the Raggies. 8 points in it. $24 free plays 22-7. Wowzers, trousers. Greywood. He's totally dominating this game. Fuckings! This is going to be Brandon Bockington's corner here. Raggy's back within 2 points. This is truly the game. Football might be the winner. As we all might be hanging out for a cold beer after the game. And Box has kicked another one. Raggy's back in front. This is what a go. This is what we love funny. Oh no, it hasn't Pride trainer. They're out for the game. Larson. Bebel. Jaden Bebel. Darren Thompson. Back to Jaden Bebel. Oh, Jaden! You got to pass, man! You got to pass, brother! And Mansell's put it through for a point. Oh, Sergey! Smithy! Kato McDonald! Did 12 Ressies lead by a point. This game feels like the game of the century. Greenwood. The unlucky loser in this game would be like Geelong in 1989. That was so unlucky twice against Hawthorn. That shootout in round 6, they were unlucky. And that grand final that year, they were also unlucky. Fox has kicked the goal. He's kicked his 5th. Athelstone inclusive are back in front. Brandon Vokings has kicked another one. And it's Checkers who wins the tap. Checkers to Sedgy. Smithy. Twisty free. He's kicked his 5th. Ressies lead by a point. It's such a classic. Aaron Glasson with the takeaway. Glasson for Kings. He's kicked another one, Brandon Vokings. Wodger wins the tap. Barry Lindsay. Lindsay to Matty Greenwood. Finds Vox. Vox. Can he kick his 7th? It's been the Vokings and Greenwood show out here. Vokings! Has kicked another one for the Raggies. Celebrates with his top brother Tyson. Checkers wins the tap. Checkers to Sedgy. Smithy. Sedgy again. Sedgy finds Gabbett. Not straight to Thompson. Where's Jim Brady? Sort of way it pulled back. In the Battle of the Goats. Robbo. Who's going to be a hero? Minute 49 to go on the clock. Checkers. McDonald. Kanos. Minute 37 left to go on the clock. Go! All of a sudden, we've got a classic. This has got to be one of the greatest games of footy. That's the thing about footy. Robbo! McDonald! Holding the ball! Niter! Brady! Chad Brady! I reckon Chad Brady might be the hero here. Dev 12 Ressies lead by 1 point. In the game of the year. So far. 34,000 people. They are loving this game. Checkers. This is action packed to the brim. Christie. Thompson. And over to Rogers. Oh, it's turns it straight to Greenwood. Christie. Greenwood. Lost us eyes on Taylor. Greenwood for the win. Says Fox. Brandon Vockings to win the game for Athelstone inclusive. He slotted it. Fox has slotted it. He's kicked his eye. Truly is a great game of footy. Only what? Unlucky to 12 already. You gave in your all this game. He didn't give up when they didn't give up when they were down by 54. The Raggies didn't give up when they were down by 14 points. The effort that both teams are putting is solid. What a ruck battle between Wodger and Ken Ross versus Checkers and Gorn. Kmart Gorn, that is. Anyways, we'll be turning Hutto back on after this. Or whoever's commentating the AFLW. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you for the next one. Go Athelstone, go to Raggies, and such as Div 12 Life.